Hello everyone and welcome back to the JP on Comms YouTube channel for another all you need to know video. Today, of course, as you can tell by the photo in the background, but also the title and the thumbnail, today we're going to be taking a look at Maystone's sixth signing of the season so far, our second forward option, and that is going to be Yila. He's coming in from Chatham Town after 2 years of experience there, and he has performed exceptionally well during his time there, of course. That is why he's taken that step up, trying to apply his trade in the National League South for Maystone United. He primarily features as a winger, but has played across the midfield as well in a more attacking forward option. He has also got an ability with both feet, which is something very, very good and can benefit you, which again adds to his versatility. George Elokobi and his versatile signings, of course, but it can give him a little extra option when going forward, playing on the left, being able to cut in onto your right foot, playing on the right, being able to cut into your left foot, or get a ball in with either foot can significantly benefit the dynamism of an attacking team, and he will be hopefully a very good asset to a forward line which doesn't actually have too many players in it at the moment for Maystone United, but I think this is a very good option at the moment, someone who definitely has a lot to prove considering previous experiences at this level have not necessarily gone to plan. Let's talk a little bit more about those. So like I said, Chatham Town, he's been there for a couple of years now. He scored 6 goals last season. He scored 22 goals for Chatham in the season before that, picking himself up the 23-24 golden boot for his division. He also got 12 assists in that season, which is fantastic numbers, 34 goal contributions overall. Last season, I can't quite find his assists. Unfortunately, Chatham don't upload their highlights. I was watching through what I could find. I got to about 2 assists. It's going to be more than that. They only have about 20 videos on their whole channel, unfortunately, so I couldn't quite review the footage. So we'll have to wait and see if numbers come out on that one. But talking about his past experiences, in the 23-24 season, obviously he was at Chatham, but just before that he did come from Eastbourne Borough. He wasn't unfortunately too successful there, coming from a move from Chelmsford in July 2022. During his time at Chelmsford, he played 33 games and scored 5 goals, but he didn't feature frequently enough for his liking, which led him to push for a move himself. Cray Wanderers was where he was at before that, and that is probably his most successful period before Chatham. 40 games for them, 12 goals to his name at around 21 years of age is very, very impressive, and definitely from a wide player, getting 12 goals in a season is something you love to see. It's something we would have absolutely killed for last season in the National League South. So if he can reflect those numbers, or even the ones he got at Chatham, that would be fantastic news for us. Before Cray, he was at Fisher FC and Tower Hamlets, so a little bit more lower division experience to his name as well. So what is it that we may have seen in him as an individual? What sort of flair has he got? What ability has he got as an individual player coming into this Maystone side? Well, he's quite tall. He's about 6'1" to 6'2" from what I can find, so the exact opposite of what we see in Jeff Titanga, but he has a significant amount of technical ability to his name as well, dribbling on the ball, and as well some skill and flair off the ball is fantastic news for Maystone fans. Hopefully he's going to be a real bums off seats player, someone who can contribute to this side in terms of not only attacking outlet and numbers going forward, but also someone who can get that excitement going around the stadium, someone that can bring that extra option going forward, who players and fans alike can get excited when they see his name on the team sheet. Because, of course, in recent seasons we have had some fantastic players going forward, but they're not necessarily a flair option. Yes, they may be able to bag a goal. Yes, they're going to work very, very hard every game, which, of course, Yila can do. But we want someone as fans, everybody does, who can contribute that excitement to a game. We love to see an opposing player get nutmegged as someone runs through on goal or turned inside out before laying a ball off for an easy finish for a teammate. And hopefully that is what Yila is going to be able to bring, because he's done it before. And of course, like I said, he's stepped down to Chatham in recent years, now taking that step back up. But from what I can tell from his recent interviews, he is now more confident in his ability. He's a lot more understanding of his game. He's someone who feels like he's developed not only on the pitch, but off the pitch as well, and that is really beneficial for Maystone. He does fit that bill of the recent signings we've seen in that mid-20s region, those developmental players who are coming to a point in the career where they now understand what it is they do and how to do it. And I think for Maidstone, that's a very, very good thing, because he's coming in with that passion. He's getting into that point of his career now where if he wants to start working towards the Football League, which a lot of people have tipped him to do, I'll get onto that shortly, he needs to start showing a lot of ability at this level right now. Because when you get to like 26, 27, it's a lot harder to break through into the EFL. So if he can have a couple of successful years, or a successful year for Maidstone, he may move up to National League, he may move up to the EFL, and that's exactly what these type of players want to do, and all power to them, because that's only going to benefit Maidstone. It's going to increase our reputation, potentially get us a little bit of a financial boost as well if things do take that turn in the future. But it's very, very good and promising for us as fans to have players like that coming through the door to the club. As I was mentioning just before, a lot of players and fans and people in the know seem to have tipped him for bigger and better things going forward. The Secret Scout on Twitter, who has a lot of inside information, very good football analysis from him on Twitter, or her, but yeah, they have tipped him for the EFL as of last year. They said that they are better than some of the pros they've watched in recent years as well. So that is someone who hopefully can prove that at Maidstone. You know, he's coming in full-time contract, and hopefully he's going to be able to prove that he is better than the pros. And if he can do that, it'll certainly benefit him, but it'll benefit us as well, like I said just before. So, like I say, he's someone who's coming in to prove himself, and I think Maidstone's going to give him that opportunity to do that. He can definitely debut that fantastic aerial ability of his. Having reviewed most of his goals from the last couple of seasons, he scores an incredible amount from set pieces and corners, which is something Maidstone have lacked in recent years. Hopefully that's going to benefit us, because no one wants to see just corners coming in and flying over everybody. We want to see a good delivery, hopefully from John Gilbert or Sam Corn, and this man getting on the end of it. So fingers crossed he can provide a very good attacking outlet for goals, assists, and everything in between for Maidstone in this upcoming 25-26 campaign. Of course, if you did enjoy this video, this was all you need to know as a Maidstone United fan about our latest attacking option, Jamie Yila from Chatham Town. Of course, Jamie, if this video gets back to you, good luck for the upcoming season. I wish you all the very best. And for you that are watching, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll catch you all in the next one.